category we have I have to go. I have to go is I don't remember exactly. I made this list a while ago. How much Serena heavy this is. The number one on this is Nate's 19th birthday party, Assassin Game, which is season 3, episode 17. They were very big on filters in this episode. They put this like cartoon filter while this game is playing that Serena organized for Nate's birthday. It starts with Serena basically pretending she doesn't remember Nate's birthday. She's like, the toads are endangered. We have to help them. We have to help the toads. They're endangered. And Nate's like, a toad benefit? We're going to a toad benefit for my birthday. And conveniently, the only one that is remembering like Nate's birthday is Jenny, who is actively crushing at this time on Nate.
What the motherfuck are you doing that for? That's embarrassing. You're embarrassed.
So she takes him out for his birthday. Conveniently enough, when everybody's ignoring him, she's like, oh, let me take you out. Let me sing you happy birthday. Let me get the staff of this restaurant to sing happy birthday to you. Which is an interesting choice. That's never awkward at all. People love that. How many people here love that when somebody sings happy birthday to you at a restaurant? When they bring out the staff to sing to you, oh god. Turn the lights down, the whole restaurant is singing. Oh my god, that's so scary. Oh yeah, this episode is based, oh no. I just remembered. This is the traded for a hotel episode. That's why this episode is in I have to go. Because as soon as I remember that, I have to go. Serena Van Der Go. I guess they also realized it was kind of boring. That's why they put the filter on it. It's like, make it better. They're like, I don't know how. Just like, make it look better. I just found this new filter. I don't even know how they edited this back then. I have no idea. The editor said, I have the new 24 karat Labubu. And they put this fucking filter on it. Dan and Serena's wedding, season 6, episode 10. Let's have a minute of silence for that. Dan is a trauma response. Dating Dan, marrying Dan is the biggest trauma response that Serena could have had. Because she finds out that he is Gossip Girl.
Oh my god!
And there's like a time jump of like, what, 5, 7, 10 years? Where in, I'm assuming Blair and Chuck's living room or something, townhouse, her and Dan get married. Y'all have seen the finale of the series. They get married. Serena marries Dan. Of course, like, the only thing comforting about this that, you know that doesn't last. You know that doesn't, she had to go. And this is in that category because Serena had to go. Serena Van Der Go, like, I know she left. I needed her to run away. Like, we don't even know. Because the way it cuts, everybody's, like, clapping and everything. You don't know if she ran away. Oh my god, I like to think that she did. I really do. His haircut is diabolical. His hair looks crazy. Those earrings that she's wearing, please, no. That dress. The dress was cool. They're trying to make the gold thing. Love the gold for Serena, but like, I don't know about that dress. It's not that bad. And why would they get married there? They really have the most diabolical locations for both Chuck and Serena's like weddings. That's the least of our concerns. It's their partners, our biggest concerns. Between the R word and the ecological like terrorists. I think this might be worse than Chuck. Because at least Blair started dating Chuck when she was like, what? Like, she had that whole thing with him when she was like 19, 18. Dan had been doing that with Serena for like, what, over a decade? Like being Gossip Girl, even if it doesn't make it really sense, but say it does make sense. I mean, people wanted her with Nate. I also wanted her with Nate. Like, honestly, that would have been better. Did that work out that well? I'm like, it doesn't even matter. Her biggest weakness, nostalgia. Like, he, oh my, needs to be locked up. Throw away the key. My only reassurance is that didn't last. Because Serena had to go. And honestly, like, that's her saving grace. If she's not having a good time, she's gonna leave. We all could benefit from that. We all can have a Serena Van Der Go moment. Like, we have to go. Mind you, if you ever noticed, she never gives an explanation of where she's going, who's calling her to go someplace, like, why she's leaving. No. She's like, maybe once in a while, she's like, I'll explain later or something. But I'm like, does she ever know? Because you don't have to. The polo match. Again, these are Serena moments. Oh my god. The polo match where Serena runs away on a horse. Season 3, episode 1. This is basically like starting the season with a bang. This is when she's getting paparazzi left, right, and center. She's like, she'll do anything for a photo. Absolutely the antithesis of no photos core. No, all the photos core. She's like, these are my friends. She's so funny. The reason behind this is very sad. She's trying to get her dad's attention because he won't see her. And I'm like, this is so sad. Oh, diva down, always emotionally. My girl's always down emotionally. My god. But she lives it up. You wouldn't be able to tell because she just looks like she's having fun. So that's more important. Between that with the dress and then like running away, they ask her at this polo match to basically throw the ball, like, as it's supposed to be something they present as like a great honor or something. And basically she's just like, they call her over. Next thing you fucking know, people are having a conversation. You see her like, boom, boom. Was that Serena? Just like zoom past on a horse. Everybody's looking at her like, what? But she looks so good though. She looks great. There is method behind the chaos, behind the madness, I guess, because there was a reason for this. There typically is a lot of reasons why Serena does certain things. It's just the way she goes about them is very like comedic. Yes, I got married in Spain. Yes, I ran away on a horse to get my dad's attention. Like, what? Yes, I married the guy that's been terrorizing me. Like, that needs to be locked up. Like, that's been doing this to me since I was 14. Of course I married him. Did I stay with him? I'm like, no. She could write such a good book. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I mean, very high chance that she's gonna turn into her mother. It's not like she tried actively to be that. They all kind of fought that. Same thing with Nate. They were talking about in the beginning of like season 1 about high expectations and how they everything seemed like it was like predetermined for them. And then they basically turned into their parents. They all kind of did. Oh my god, they all did. Every single one of them. At least the core 4. I'm like, oh my god. That is very sad. Damn. Next. First W magazine party, there's a few, and this is the season 4, episode 13. I picked this specifically because Dan and Blair get into a fist fight. They literally are down on the floor, like at this high society event. An internship at W. Turns out Dan was also gunning for the same position and she didn't know because they've been like hanging out for a bit. This is the beginning of their fuck ass friendship. Dan is like, oh, I felt bad that I sabotaged you. She didn't because she thought they were friends. And he's like, oh, I didn't know we were besties. She's like, I thought we were besties. And he basically like saves her position. But before that, have this fist fight in the middle of the party. It's so goofy. Like Blair goes in like because she doesn't look like she knows how to fight because she doesn't. And she just has this like perpetual anger these few seasons before she learns to not do that. She just grabs his hair and she's just like pushing him around and he's trying to stop her. She pushes her hand into his face. Like it's so goofy. And the next thing you know, they're on the floor. The supervisor comes in and she's like, "You're all both fired, obviously." But not before the editor himself like steps on top of them to get to the other side. And he's like, "I'm Stefano Tonki. I'm on the list." I was like, and they're like, ah. And their supervisor comes in running like, "What the hell? You two flops." I was like, "You're fired." Giving season 6, episode 8. This is like the category prior to the worst. So like this is the category. This Thanksgiving episode is the one where Dan gets punched in the face. Which is great. When he's just like doing anything and everything too. When he's publishing those like articles in Vanity Fair, where he's basically like beefing with every single one of his friends. He's airing out everyone and everything. Ooh, there's that whole situation where Serena's reading. It's very spooky emotionally. When she's just like reading this article that he just published that like, he pretended to be. He was playing house with her. Like he was like, "Yes, let's get back together. Let's go have friends for Thanksgiving. Let's just like do it." She's like, "Do you remember the good old days? The good old days, the good old days." Yeah, that's the problem with her and Dan, the good old days. Like, it's long past that. She's just sitting there in her room with her iPad or something, and she's just, like, reading his article. And she's, like, heartbroken. You can see it, in her tone and her face. There's so much context of her father leaving when she was, like, 7, her mother basically dropping her off randomly at Eleanor's and Blair's, like, whenever she got a new man. Like, every time, just leaving her there as a child. Every time she got a new man. Even Blair says, like, "Yeah, when we saw you and Eric with, like, duffel bags at our door, like, we knew Lily got a new boyfriend." Like, that's crazy. And Blair's such a good friend for that, like, cause and her mom too. I mean, I'll give Eleanor her props for like not kicking kids out. She must have been like really mad at Lily for that. He came back and now he's out to get his son. How biblical. We have Valentine's Day, Empire Party, season 5, episode 15. Oh, this makes sense because this is just like, this makes sense why it's so low. I hated this. This is Dan again. Dan trying to get with Blair when Blair's like not even freshly divorced from Louis. She has literally like a royal handler following her everywhere. And she just like wants to get away. This is the first time she comes back from that fuck ass like Principality of Monaco. I've been there, it's actually really nice. But not like the version in the series where she's basically locked away in a palace and she can't do anything. She's being observed from every corner. And she's in this loveless marriage with Louis situation, which don't get me started on that, because that's modern day SLAVERY.